Who is Krishna? Before understanding who is Krishna, I would like to make a clear difference between Shiva and Shakti. Shiva is the pure consciousness which does not change, and Shakti is the pure consciousness which keeps on changing. What I mean by that is, Shiva is the pure consciousness which does not identify itself with anything, and Shakti is the pure consciousness which identifies itself with many things. In other words, since your childhood till the present age, there was something within you that did not change. It was constant. That is your Shiva, that is your pure consciousness. And there were many things inside you that kept on changing. That is your Shakti, that is your body and mind. So body and mind is Shakti, whereas the pure consciousness within the body and mind is Shiva. Just to give you a practical example, let us do an experiment. That is, close your eyes and stop thinking for 5 seconds. Yeah, you can open your eyes. So what we can learn from this experiment is, those 5 seconds, mine and yours consciousness was the same. So when we stopped thinking, our consciousness was same. It was constant and same. That pure consciousness is there in everyone and everything. It is there in the plants, trees, birds, building, non-living things, living things, everything. So when that pure consciousness has desire of the body and the mind, it starts experiencing the external world. But that external world is not external, it is internal. The external world is just a reflection of our internal desires. The pure consciousness does not have any desires, but if it has, the external world exists. If the pure consciousness inside us does not have any desire, the world does not exist. So that is what I mean by Shiva and Shakti. Now moving on to who is Baglamukhi, who is Krishna. Before understanding who is Krishna, I would like to talk about the 7 chakras in our body. The 7 chakras are the 7 energy centers which are governing different kinds of desires in our body. For example, the Muladhara Chakra governs the desire of food and sleep. Swadhisthana Chakra governs the desire of sex. And Manipura Chakra governs the desire of power. Anahata Chakra governs the desire of love. And Vishuddha Chakra governs the desire to communicate. Ajna Chakra governs the desire to think. And finally, the Sahasrara Chakra governs the desire to exist. So because of all these desires, we exist. Without these desires, we wouldn't have existed. And all these 7 chakras also has its own orgasm. For example, in the Muladhara Chakra, that is when we have desire of food and sleep, we eat food, right? We eat food with a lot of pleasure. We enjoy the food and all. And after we consume the food, we get an orgasm. There is nothing but pleasure of eating food. That orgasm occurs in the Muladhara Chakra. So when that orgasm occurs, what happens is soon you will get detached from that desire. That is, after that orgasm, you will get detached from the desire of eating food. So what that means is, every chakra has its own orgasm. The before orgasm, it is Shakti, that is the desire, and after orgasm, it is the Shiva, that is detachment from the desire. So that is what I mean by desire and detachment, that is Shakti and Shiva. There is Shakti and Shiva in all of the chakra. Now we are talking about the Anahata Chakra. In the Anahata Chakra, as I mentioned in the previous videos, there are 4 Mahavidyas, that is Mahavidya Kali, Mahavidya Baglamukhi, Mahavidya Bhuvaneshwari and Mahavidya Dhumavati. So Anahata Chakra represents the desire for love. So the love takes the form of 4 different modes, that is Mahavidya Kali and Mahavidya Baglamukhi represent the desire for love in terms of protecting the loved ones furiously. Whereas the Mahavidya Bhuvaneshwari represents the desire for love, which is in a sweet manner. And Mahavidya Dhumavati represents the desire for love, which is of more of a depressed and anxious nature. For example, let us take an example of a kid. If you try to attack his parents, what happens is the kid becomes very furious. He will try to protect his parents with all his might. He will be ready to kill us also. So that is nothing but Mahavidya Kali and Mahavidya Baglamukhi operating through him in the Anahata Chakra. And when he loves his parents very dearly, that is nothing but Mahavidya Bhuvaneshwari. And when his parents pass away and he cries, he becomes depressed, he becomes anxious after their death, he is Mahavidya Dhumavati. So the negative emotions associated with love is nothing but Mahavidya Dhumavati. And the sweet emotions is Mahavidya Bhuvaneshwari. And protective emotions, that is when you try to protect your loved ones, that is nothing but Mahavidya Kali and Mahavidya Baglamukhi. So now what is Krishna? Krishna is the Shiva of the Anahata Chakra. Now what do I mean by Shiva of the Anahata Chakra? When we love someone, we get an orgasm. When we experience an orgasm in the Anahata Chakra, what happens is we soon get detached from the desire for love. That is, for example, there is a dog, a cute puppy. You love it very much, very much, very much for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then what happens? Your Anahata Chakra will get an orgasm of the desire for love, and finally you get detached from the desire for love. That is, you will stop petting the dog. You will soon go away or do your own job. So if your Anahata Chakra didn't get an orgasm, you would have continued petting it continuously till God knows when. So every chakra must have its own Shiva and Shakti, that is detachment and desire. Otherwise you will keep on continuing the desire. You will never stop. So there must be a stop. That is, there must be an orgasm. Otherwise there will be no stop. There will be no Shiva. So that is why Shiva exists in our chakra also, but in a subtle manner, not in a strong manner. Now, as we go above chakras, what happens is the Shiva and Shakti become stronger and stronger. So the Sahasrara Chakra is the strongest Shakti, that is the desire to exist. So now, what is the point of life? If everything is Shiva and Shakti, including all our emotions, thoughts, negative, positive, everything is Shiva and Shakti, then what is the point of life? The point of life is to evolve. See, since we have our consciousness has passed through 84 lakh species. That is from amoeba, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, finally humans. So our consciousness has passed through so many species, and it has become humans, right? What is the point of staying humans? We have to evolve from a human being to an advanced being. So those advanced beings are called as astral beings and causal beings. And finally, after causal being, there is nothing. There is null. There is nothing but Shiva, ultimate Shiva, that is. So what I mean by that is, astral beings are the advanced human beings who have sacrificed, or who not sacrificed, who have detached themselves from the lower chakra desires. That is the Shakti of the lower chakras. They have given up, and they are aiming for the higher Shakti and Shiva, higher orgasm. That is the orgasm of the Ajna Chakra and the Sahasrara Chakra. So astral beings are the beings who are operating in Ajna Chakra and Sahasrara Chakra. Ajna Chakra is the energy center governing the desire to think. So they are in a constant thinking mode. That is, who am I? Where have I come? What to do with this existence? I'm not understanding this existence. So they are constantly thinking about these philosophical thoughts. And what is going on is, after their death, right, their Ajna Chakra will be so powerful that they will go to a place called as astral realm, because they have questioned the reality so much. Whereas a materialistic person will be busy getting the orgasms of the lower chakra. That is money, power, fame, sex, food. All he will be enjoying the lower chakra orgasms. So what happens when a materialistic person dies is, when a materialistic person dies, he comes back to a human form itself, because his consciousness never evolved. It was still thinking about money, power, sex, food. So what happens? It will not evolve. But an astral being who has thought a lot about what is this existence, why have I come here, who am I, who is Shiva. So when he thinks like this, his Ajna Chakra becomes very powerful, and when he dies, he goes to the astral realm. In the astral realm, his only mental body exists. He does not have a physical body with full of distractions. So he has evolved. He has evolved to become an astral being. Now there is something called as causal being. So causal being is more advanced than an astral being. So a causal being has left the desire of thinking also. It has only the desire to exist. So an example of a causal being is Vishnu. Vishnu is an example of causal being. So what is the power of a causal being? The power of a causal being is to create universes. So in the causal realm, there lies several Vishnus. Those Vishnus are called as Garbhodakshaya Vishnus. That is the localized Vishnu of every universe. So this universe has been created by one of the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And who are we? We are nothing but the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. That is the smaller form of Vishnu. Now we are evolving. That is, we are evolving from a Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and finally we will become a Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Finally, Karunodakshaya Vishnu. Karunodakshaya Vishnu is the ultimate Vishnu, through whom who has the mastery of all the causal beings. So all the causal beings are governed by the highest causal being, that is Karunodakshaya Vishnu. See, Karunodakshaya Vishnu is the mastery. He is the mastery. He has mastered the Shiva and Shakti within him. He The lower chakras does not even matter to him. Like, he is only operating in the Sahasrara chakra. He is governing all the causal beings, the Garbhodakshaya Vishnus, who are creating universes. So why are they creating universes? The thing is, when you get creative power, when you have so much creative power, you will also start creating. For example, when you sleep, right, you are creating universes, but it is not stable. It is a very unstable dream. Whereas those Garbhodakshaya Vishnus create a very stable dream. So those causal beings, right? Causal beings create very stable dream. For example, this dream, it is so stable. It does not go poof when you get scared or something. It goes, it is very stable. You can come back to this dream anytime you want. But after that, right, after becoming a causal being, when the Garbhodakshaya Vishnus get fed up of creating universes also, what happens is they get detached from the desire to exist. Even desire to exist also goes away. So when desire to exist also goes away, the causal being, that is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, becomes Shiva himself. That is nothingness, complete nothingness, the unmanifest. I feel like it is sad, but we don't know it. It may be happy also, like, because you have done everything. The whole universe is under your control. Then what is the point of living? Like, you have mastered the Shiva and Shakti within you. Then there is nothing to master. Then your existence is null. So that becomes Shiva. Deep topic. Anyways, I hope you understood who is Krishna. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.